In today's video, I want to talk about several reasons why I decided to buy GALA. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. And the first reason why I decided to buy GALA is because of GALA games. And now when it comes to the GALA ecosystem, there's GALA film and there's GALA music as well. However, I truly do believe that GALA games will be the one to carry the GALA token to great heights in the future. And let me explain why. First of all, if we take a look at this chart, we will see that back in 2021, the global movies and entertainment market was worth over $90 billion. And by the way, this chart includes movies, music, and videos. And $90 billion, it's a lot, right? The music and movie industry is massive, and I think it has a lot of potential. However, in reality, the size and potential of the music and film industry is really nothing when compared to the gaming industry. Because if you take a look at this, right, the gaming market was worth over $214 billion back in just 2021. So if you think about it, right, the gaming industry is just way larger than the music and film industry. In fact, right, just 2 years ago, it was over double the size of film and music. So I think with all that being said, when I take a look at GALA films and when I take a look at GALA music, I think it has good potential because the film and music industry, like I mentioned before, it's pretty big. But again, right, it's nothing compared to the gaming industry. You know, film and music, good potential, but I think gaming has just way better potential. And that is one of the major reasons why I decided to even buy GALA in the first place. It's because of GALA games. And I believe in the gaming industry, and I think GALA games will really just carry GALA to insane heights in the long term. And something else that I find very amazing about GALA games is the fact that they are focused on play-to-earn games. And some people, they think, oh man, play-to-earn games. A lot of people think it has no future, but I truly do believe that play-to-earn games will be the future of gaming. And let me explain my thinking behind this. For example, if you take a look at people right now, most people who are playing games, they're not really earning any income from playing games whatsoever. Just think about this, right? For example, let's say someone out there, buys the new Batman game. Yeah, sure, right? It's cool. Someone's playing Batman. They're pretending to be Bruce Wayne. They're flying around like a dodo bird, across Gotham City. And sure, right? It's exciting. It's cool. But for most people who are playing Batman, they're not earning any money from playing that. Now, of course, right? If someone is a streamer, if someone's some sort of influencer, then yeah, they can maybe earn money by playing Batman. They can stream it, they can upload content on Batman. But most people in this world are not doing that type of stuff, right? Most people are just the average gamer, just playing in their living room or with their friends. And they have no way to earn any income by playing that. However, with play-to-earn games, the average gamer can actually earn an income by playing games. And that's a game changer right there because, games are exciting, they're fun, but most of the time people think they're a waste of time. But if someone can actually earn an income by playing games, that's not really a waste of time anymore, in my opinion. And that's where GALA Games steps in. They are giving the opportunity for people to actually earn money by playing their games. I really do believe that the future of gaming is going to be play-to-earn games. It may not be right now. There may not be mass adoption for play-to-earn games right now. But I think in the future, blockchain gaming will be so massive. And now with all that being said, some people may say, hey, that when it comes to the tokenomics of play-to-earn games, they say it's not good. And I agree with that. Right now, when it comes to the tokenomics, it's not perfect. It's not the best right now, but I think a lot of people are forgetting the fact that blockchain gaming is still so young. It's not like blockchain gaming has been around for 20 years, 25 years. That's not the case whatsoever. Most crypto gaming projects out there are just a couple years old. Just the whole blockchain gaming scene overall is still so young. And with an industry that is still this young, obviously issues are naturally going to happen. And it's just not going to be 100% perfect straight out of the gate, so to speak. But I do think that as time goes on, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, I think as time really goes on, I think the tokenomics, when it comes to the blockchain gaming scene overall, not just for GALA games, I think it's going to start improving by a lot. It's much like any other industry out there. For example, let's take a look at the car industry. It's not like electric cars existed out of the gate, right? It's not like, cars had perfect technology in the beginning. It takes time to improve and it takes time to evolve. And I think it's no different when it comes to blockchain gaming. I think the tokenomics are going to get better as time goes on. And when the tokenomics finally become good, so to speak, I think once they start becoming a lot better, I think that is when we are going to see mass adoption when it comes to blockchain gaming. I think at that point, a lot of people are going to start gravitating towards play-to-earn games. games. Because why wouldn't they, right? Again, if they can earn money and the tokenomics are sustainable, why would they play, a game that costs $70 like Batman? Why would they do that if they can play a game that's free and they can actually earn an income? And that is why I am continuing to accumulate more and more GALA. I am preparing myself for the day that blockchain gaming finally gains mass adoption. And a lot of my friends, they like to say, oh, why are you buying GALA? Why don't you wait for mass adoption for blockchain gaming before you buy the GALA token? And I think they just are completely clueless, because here's the thing, right? Why would I wait for mass adoption for blockchain gaming to happen before I buy GALA? Makes no sense, because I want to buy right now before there is mass adoption so I can get GALA at a low price. If mass adoption happens and the price of GALA is just through the roof, where is the potential upside at that point? I want to buy right here, right now, before blockchain gaming becomes mainstream. I want to buy right now. I don't want to buy when people are FOMOing in later on when there's mass adoption. I don't want to do that. I think the gaming industry is no joke. I think it has a lot of potential, in my opinion. And the second reason why I decided to buy GALA is because I believe that GALA has a tremendous risk to reward ratio for me. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, by me buying GALA right now, the way I view it is that I am not risking that much in order to potentially gain a lot in the future. Because just think about this, right? The current price of GALA is around 21 times lower than its all-time high price. GALA, as of right now, is incredibly oversold. But I don't think that GALA can go 21 times lower in price than right here, right now. I just don't think that's possible. I think that the top for GALA is very far away, but I think the bottom for GALA is very close. I think the room for GALA to grow far outweighs the room for potential downside. So that is why, again, right, by me buying GALA right now, I think I am not risking that much in order to potentially gain a lot in the future. Anything below 5 cents is such a major accumulation zone for me. And the third reason why I decided to buy GALA is because I believe that the Metaverse industry has such tremendous potential. And GALA games, they're focused on the Metaverse. As of right now, they are building a Metaverse called the Voxverse. And the Voxverse, by the way, is a Metaverse that is based off of GALA's Vox NFTs. And they are building this Metaverse in collaboration with Gallium Studios. And some people may think, oh, who cares about Gallium Studios? But Gallium Studios is actually a very big deal. Working with them is actually very massive, because the co-founder of Gallium Studios is a person by the name of Will Wright. And Will Wright, by the way, was the mastermind / genius behind amazing games like Spore, SimCity, and The Sims. And those are very fun games right there. In fact, I believe that they are legendary games. So Will Wright is a seasoned industry vet. And having him on board, right, having him help build this Metaverse, I think it's just so amazing. GALA Games did a genius move by having Will Wright on board. And here's the thing, right? When it comes to the Metaverse industry, a lot of people sometimes they think, oh man, it's such a gimmick, the Metaverse, oh, who cares about that? But if you take a look at this right here, according to McKinsey, the Metaverse industry could potentially be worth up to $5 trillion by 2030. And 2030, it's not even that far away at this point. It's just around 7 years away. So just imagine how big the Metaverse industry can potentially be in just around 7 years. And the fact that GALA Games is focused on building a Metaverse right here, right now, I think is just so impressive. And I think it is a true testament to their leadership, their team, and their forward thinking. They have the foresight to understand just how big the Metaverse industry can be. Overall, I believe that the Voxverse is truly going to elevate the GALA token to insane heights in the future. People may think, oh, the Voxverse, oh my goodness, what is this? But in the future, I think as time goes on, it will really tell the truth when it comes to what the Voxverse can do for the GALA token. Because I really do think it's going to be one of the major driving forces behind the GALA token in the future. And the fourth reason why I decided to buy GALA is because the GALA Games platform is very diverse and it has such a large availability of games. As of right now, on the GALA Games platform, there is around 15 games available. And while people may say, oh, 15, it's not that much, it's actually a lot compared to a lot of other crypto gaming projects out there. For example, you take a look at Mirai Labs. Mirai Labs only has around 5 games. You take a look at Sky Mavis, the developers behind Axie Infinity. They only have 1 game, Axie Infinity. There are so many crypto gaming projects out there, but they lack the diversity and they lack the availability of games. But GALA Games, they're not lacking on that department. They have so many different games from so many different genres, and I think that is just so impressive. They are clearly different from the rest of the competition. I think in terms of availability and diversity, Gala Games is just on a league of its own. And their games, they're not just slapped together. They're actually very high quality. You take a look at Mirandus, for example. When you take a look at Mirandus, it's so insane to see just how amazing that game is. It looks so unbelievable. Mirandus, it doesn't even feel like a play-to-earn game. When you take a look at Axie Infinity, you kind of get the sense that, oh yeah, it's play-to-earn game. It's not that good. Let's be honest, right? Axie Infinity, it's fun, but in terms of just the overall package, it's just not really that good in my opinion. And also, you take a look at Superior. Superior, the way I view it is that it's basically a AAA game. It looks that good. Gala Games is just on a whole different dimension. A lot of other crypto gaming projects out there, they're still playing checkers, right? That's the way I view it. They have bad quality games, that are not really that fun. But Gala Games, they're out here playing chess. They have Superior, they have Mirandus, they have Spider Tanks. These are all amazing games. And the fifth reason why I decided to buy Gala is because I believe in the future of NFTs. I believe that the future of NFTs are so bright. And a lot of people, they may think that the peak of NFTs are Bored Apes. They see Eminem buying a Bored Ape, they see Post Malone, they see a lot of celebrities. They're like, oh man, that's the best NFTs can become. But I completely disagree with that. I think that NFTs can be even way bigger than what we saw back in 2021. I think 2 years ago, what we saw was just a small glimpse of what NFTs can truly be. And in fact, right, according to Grandview Research, by 2030, the NFT market can potentially be worth over $211 billion. So just imagine how big the NFT market can be in the very near future. It has the potential to be absolutely massive. And Gala Games, they clearly believe in the future of NFTs because if you take a look at it, right, just last year, Gala Games invested a staggering $5 billion towards their NFT expansion. And just imagine that. Gala Games, again, right, last year spent $5 billion on NFTs. And that's insane right there. $5 billion is actually more than CZ's net worth. And CZ, by the way, for anyone out there who doesn't know, is the co-founder and CEO of Binance. And that's no joke, by the way. CZ, as of right now, has a net worth of $4.5 billion. So Gala Games actually last year spent around $500 million more than CZ's entire net worth on just NFTs alone. Just imagine that, right? That is how much Gala Games believes in NFTs. And I think that is such a smart move for Gala Games because I believe that NFTs, again, right, is going to be so massive in the future. And that right there are the reasons why I decided to buy Gala. I believe that Gala Games is going to be so big in the future. I believe in the future of the blockchain gaming industry. I believe in the future of NFTs. And I believe in the future of the Metaverse. And also the cherry on top is that the Gala token has so much room to grow. I believe that Gala is such a no-brainer pick for me, and that is why I am continuing to buy more and more Gala. I think Gala will shock a lot of people during the next bull run. And quick disclaimer, anything I mention in this video should not be constituted or taken or interpreted as an invitation to buy, sell, or trade Gala. That should not be the case whatsoever. This is just for entertainment purposes only, and this is just my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. And if you want to know how much Gala do you need in order to potentially become a Gala millionaire, make sure to go ahead and check out this video right here. It's an amazing video, and I think you all would love it. It's a fantastic video.